What's going on, Star Wars fans? Welcome back here today once again to another Star Wars Episode 7 discussion, where today we're going to be talking about and presenting evidence as to why Supreme Leader Snoke is Darth Plagueis. Now, first thing is first, guys, Plagueis being a Mun is no longer canon, and therefore there has been a confirmation that no, Supreme Leader Snoke is not a Mun either, so therefore ruling out the species and origins of Darth Plagueis. Darth Plagueis right now could be considered to be of different origins, of course. Now, one similarity that Star Wars Episode 7 had, in contrast to Star Wars Episode 3, was the music similarities between Palpatine and the Anakin conversation and the Kylo Ren and Supreme Leader Snoke conversation that was seen in Star Wars Episode 7. Now, you might be asking yourself, why is that relevant? Well, the music that was played through both of those scenes was oddly similar enough, and that was the only time where we get to hear two songs that sound very similar in two separate movies. Now, of course, when Palpatine was talking to Anakin about who and what Darth Plagueis was, he did in fact refer to him as Darth Plagueis the Wise, where as opposed to Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, we have Kylo Ren speak to his father Han Solo and referring to Supreme Leader Snoke as Snoke the Wise. My master is wise, my leader is wise, Snoke is wise. Now, if Palpatine is talking to Anakin about Darth Plagueis the Wise, and Kylo Ren speaks of his master of being wise, oddly enough, it seems more than just a mere coincidence. Now, Plagueis had learned the secret of both life and death, learning how to save people from death. Of course, Palpatine mentioning to Anakin how he had an apprentice and his apprentice turned on him, trying to kill him in his sleep. And of course, if you really pay attention and you observe how Supreme Leader Snoke is featured in Star Wars Episode 7, he has lots and lots of scars on his face, including one giant gash mark that seems to cover his entire head, his entire cranium, of course. Now, those scars that are on his head seem to be either that of a lightsaber or Force lightning. Now, the question here is, how did Snoke, obtain those scars on his head? How did he develop all those battle marks on his face? Well, of course, one of the ruling here is the fact that Palpatine may have tried to use his lightsaber to completely kill off Darth Plagueis in his sleep, which of course would make more sense once they explain who Supreme Leader Snoke is in Star Wars Episode 8, and having them, pretty much tell the origin story as to who and what he is. Of course, we know nothing of Supreme Leader Snoke, we know nothing of Darth Plagueis, but what we do know right now is that, oddly enough, he does have all of these scars on his head, and of course they haven't been explained, but the theory here is that they may have been done by the hands of his former apprentice, Darth Palpatine, aka Darth Sidious, when he was pretty much talking to Anakin about when his apprentice turned on Darth Plagueis or whatnot. So, I believe personally that yes, Supreme Leader Snoke is Darth Plagueis. There is lots of evidence to explain that. If you really want to, look at the origins of a Sith, there's always been a Sith after Sith, just Siths climbing after each other over power, killing each other off and whatnot. We had Palpatine who tried to kill off Darth Plagueis. We had Darth Vader who killed off Darth Sidious and whatnot. So we have a chain command here of the order of two being broken. Vader killing off Palpatine, Palpatine supposedly killing off Plagueis. So all of these Siths are turning on each other over the lust of power. Some people lusting for power, of course, Vader having to redeem himself. But Supreme Leader Snoke, as of right now, I do believe, has the largest window of opportunity to present himself as Darth Plagueis, because of course all of the evidence points out that he is, or once was, the master of Palpatine. Now, first thing is first, people tend to just overlook Snoke as being just an old fart. Supreme Leader Snoke, if in fact he does turn out to be Darth Plagueis, is very, very powerful. People just tend to forget that there were Darth Siths out there that were much more powerful than Palpatine. There were Sith Lords out there such as Darth Bane, Darth Revan, Plagueis. We had other Sith Lords out there that were far more powerful than Sidious, and of course Darth Plagueis being one of the most powerful. I do believe it would be an amazing introduction. Of course, it explains Kylo Ren's training and explains why he never received all of the training that he needed to receive, was because of course Plagueis learning from his mistakes in training another apprentice into possibly betraying him one day. That's why I feel Snoke, aka Plagueis, never trained Kylo Ren fully, was because he had the fear that Kylo Ren was going to do the same thing Palpatine did and turn on him and try to kill him in his sleep, or when he had the window of opportunity. So therefore, I believe in Star Wars Episode 8, I think Snoke is going to fully finish off and train Kylo Ren into perfecting the arts of the dark side. I do think that Snoke does see potential in him, and of course, with Kylo Ren being irredeemable right now by killing off his own father, I do believe it sets, Snoke's mindset to being to where I think that he believes that Kylo Ren will not turn on him. But of course, I do believe that the reason why he never trained him fully in the first place was because of the remnants of the Palpatine Palpatine situation when Palpatine turned on him. So let me know what you guys think down below. Do you guys think Darth Plagueis is Supreme Leader Snoke? Do you guys think Supreme Leader Snoke is Darth Plagueis in the flesh? Do you think Snoke is masking his identity? And lastly, do you believe Snoke has any leader above him? Do you think the boss has a boss who he reports to? Let me know what you guys think down below. I would love to hear your overall thoughts and theories on this. Once again, guys, thank you all for watching. If you guys are Star Wars fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the review, if you guys enjoyed the episode, don't forget to smash that like button. If you guys are Star Wars fans, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below, guys. Help share the video to help support the movement. And once again, I will be seeing you all in the next Star Wars discussion. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.